Hi, I'm Kevin Yulvasacher here with Smithers Oasis, and you're on Spring Break with Kevin. This is a 4-part series of all kinds of tips and ideas using wonderful Smithers Oasis products. This is part of the Oasis University, and you can find that at oasisfloralproducts.com. We have lots of great videos on that site that the design directors have done. You'll want to go there for information. In this segment, we're going to talk about some of the wonderful glass vases that Smithers Oasis has. I know you know about all our great eco-essential containers, our tin containers, and all the others, but might not be familiar with the great glass that we have. So I'm going to show you that. This vase happens to be an 8-inch Oasis rose vase. Now the rose vase comes in 5 colors, and that includes clear, and this happens to be iris. Now, in all 3 examples that I'm going to show you, I've done something that's fast and easy to make a grid to get my flowers in. And what I do is I take diamond wire. This happens to be the gold diamond wire. You're going to measure it out ahead of time. And then I'm using our wire tool, and I'm just going to curl the edges up and into a little loop like that. That way someone isn't going to get scratched. So I do that on both ends. Okay, curl that up. And then the whole technique here is to just take it and smush it around like that. I know, there doesn't have to be a lot of thought process in this. You just want to squish it all around until you get a shape, something like that. Stretch it out so it's a little bit round. Once you do that, a little bit bigger than the lip of the container, I'm just going to take it on top of the container and I'm going to smush. That's a very technical floral term. Smush that all around the top like that, and that gives me my floral grid. Here's one that I had done earlier that I had taken off. That gives me the flower grid, and then I can do all my flowers right through there. It's going to hold on nicely. You can deliver it without any problem, and it was fast and easy, and that's what it's all about if we want to make money. So I've made my flower grid on all my containers, and let's talk about those containers that I have used. So the first one, again, this is the 8-inch Oasis rose vase. Remember the 5 colors. This is iris. And I have that grid on the top, and you can see, and you can pull that down. You can do different shapes with it, depending on how much fussing you want to do about it. But otherwise, it works out great just to leave it as it is. It's nice and snug on there. And then I've come and I've done my blues and my red violets into the container, all picking up the color of the container, which worked out so well. So keep your flowers grouped. In this one I did more traditional. I'm going to scatter the flowers and just mix them all around. In this one, grouping, because it does look a little more sophisticated, a little more modern. So we've got the first one done in our rose vase. Then let's move on to the Paragon vase. Now the Paragon vase, isn't that a beauty? Really pretty vase, great shape to it. It's got this nice neck. It comes in and then before it goes out. The Paragon vase, this is a 9 1/4 inch, and you'll want to see the different sizes again and the different shapes on, all of our glassware. This is in cherry blossom, and the cherry blossom is just a very, very soft pink. And it works so good for spring designs, spring arrangements. So I did my grid trick for you on here, and rather than a little more grouped like this one and a little more air, I kept this one very, very tight, very, very traditional. Came in with the wax flower, the tulips, carnations, roses, ranunculus, and then these were fun. I actually got a hold of some pink painted Crispidia, and so that worked out fun in my arrangement. So this is using the Paragon vase. If any of you saw the plant video that I did, you saw me using the clear Paragon vase, and what I did was I actually put a hyacinth bulb just right on top with water underneath and used it like the old hyacinth vases. So a lot of great uses you can use because it has that great neck to it. So our Paragon vase, and again 9 1/4 in cherry blossom. Then let's go much larger. We have a great larger vase. This is the 11-inch Oasis Bouquet vase. Now the Bouquet vase, and the Paragon vase I should mention, they both come, again, in 5 different colors, which includes clear. So all the same colors that each one of them come in. The Bouquet vase is 11 inches tall and has a great neck on it. And what I like is the bulbous kind of part of this, because I'm able to get my stems in and it's going to give me great width to the design. I did this one-sided just for the sake of the video, but you can see how beautiful I could get a large round arrangement in here. Once I did my grid system, again, using the diamond wire, and the reason I use diamond wire and not the aluminum or the etched wire is this has more structure to it and more strength. And so that works out best when you're going to be doing these grid systems. And then I got my flowers, put my flowers in. I started with the pussy willows, and normally if you'd put those in last, you know, they might flop around. They work great in the grid, came in with all my other flowers. You can see how soft and how springy this looks, and what a great look the containers give in these colors. And I think that's something nice, is some of the colored glass. The clear glass works wonderful, but the colored glass also has a good look to it. So when you're looking at oasisfloralproducts.com, look for the glassware, look for the different shapes, look for the different colors, and then think, what could you do? Could I use wire for a grid? Could I come up with my own idea? I know you can. So again, try the grid system and go on oasisfloralproducts.com. I'm Kevin Yolvasacker with Smithers Oasis.